So today I am 25 weeks and 3 days, which means next week, in the middle of next week, I will be starting on the third trimester. Wow. So let's see, a lot to update this week. A lot of baby things happened. So let me start with symptoms. This week I have been noticing a little bit more of the Braxton Hicks type of feeling. At least that's what I think it is. My stomach will get really hard and tight feeling, and it's uncomfortable, and I just kind of have to shift or pause or do something else, and then it will go away. It usually lasts about 30 seconds, and these just happen randomly during the day. I think I'm kind of getting to that point. It's not happening every single day, but it happens every other day at least, and sometimes it'll happen a couple times in a day. And sometimes I just feel an uncomfortable feeling, and I'm not sure if that is one or not, but it's all very mild, nothing painful, nothing, that I would consider to be like intense or anything, but it's definitely something I've been noticing. What's different about my stomach is how hard it gets. So that's been one of my symptoms this week. And then another one that's new is I've been getting numbness and cramping and this tingling feeling in my right leg. And I actually asked the doctor about that, and they said it sounds like I have a pinched nerve in my spine, which is not actually a pregnancy thing, but pregnancy can cause it to become worse or can cause it to become painful. And so I guess I have that, so I need to be a lot more careful with how much walking I'm doing, and if I feel those feelings, take a break and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really sure what causes it because it kind of comes and goes, but it gets really uncomfortable. It's not like the pins and needles thing, like when your leg falls asleep, but it's like a different kind of tingling feeling, and that really isn't pleasant. So I've had it a few times. I don't know if that's something that goes away. They said I could go to physical therapy for it, but they also said it should get better after the pregnancy is over. So I don't know. I think I'll wait it out, and if I just have to do a lot more resting at this point, that's fine, because I can't be super active anyway. So that's going on. Yeah, that's about it as far as symptoms for this week. Then I had a doctor's appointment on Monday, which was yesterday, and I did my glucose test, which, if you don't know, it's like you drink a really sweet, sugary liquid drink thing. You have 5 minutes to drink it, and then you wait an hour, and then they take your blood, and it's to test for gestational diabetes. And I have not gotten my results back yet, so we'll see. But I did the test yesterday, which was not fun. It was also not fun to have to fast ahead of time. But I have to say it wasn't as bad as some people might have experienced it. I don't know. I've heard a lot of really scary stuff about it, and so I would advise not to go and look up other people's experiences if you're gonna go do it, and just go take the test. The drink I had fruit punch flavor, which it sort of tasted like if you just go and buy the really cheap artificial fruit punch, and it's just a teeny bit thicker than that, and then it has like some more sugar added to it. That's sort of what it tasted like. So it wasn't awful, but it wasn't like tasty or anything. But anyway, it's over now. Hopefully I will pass, and that means I will not have to do any further testing. If I fail, then I have to do another 3-hour glucose test. So hopefully I pass. So that's the situation with that. Then I had a regular doctor's appointment also, and they just did all the normal stuff. They weighed me. I have gained, 16 pounds so far, which is apparently perfectly on track, but sounds like a lot to me. But they said that was great, and that was exactly where they wanted me, so yay, I guess. The baby seems great. The heartbeat was a little bit higher than it has been. I think it was at 165 or something, but they said that's great still, even at this point, so yay. And I had they measured the, what is that called, the fundus or the fundal height or whatever it is, where they just measure your stomach. They did that for the first time, and I was 25 weeks and 2 days when I went in, and I measured at 26 weeks, which is perfect. They within three weeks, I guess, on either end. You're supposed to measure the centimeters that you are weeks, technically. So if I'm 25 weeks, I should measure 25 centimeters to be on track, I guess. But they have a range for 3 less or 3 more. So I was definitely within 3. I was only at 26. So it looks like I'm measuring right on track, which is great, because we were all thinking I was big, but I'm not. I'm normal, so yay. And let's see, anything else? Everything else they did was just normal, like blood pressure was fine. I don't know what else they do. They don't really do much else, but everything was fine. So I have one more monthly appointment coming up in 4 weeks, and then after that we'll switch to the 2-week appointment every 2 weeks. And then the last month, I think it's even every week. So a lot more doctor's appointments coming up. So that was my doctor's appointment, and then we also got a lot of baby things this week. They're not really fun things, but they're practical things. So I don't know if you can see, but back on top of the bookshelf, we have the baby monitor. We got a little video one that has 2 cameras, and then the little screen that we can take downstairs, and it measures like the temperature, and then you can watch, and it has like the night vision and the day vision, and then you can kind of move the cameras around. It's a nice one. I like it. And there's also one feature that I'm not sure about, where you can push a button and you can talk into it, and they would hear the sound in here. But I'm not sure I would do that, because I think that would freak a baby out if they could hear their parents. But maybe that's a thing that works well. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it that much, but it just seemed like a weird feature to have. But it has that. So I'm happy that we have that. We'll probably mount it after we get the crib in here and we can angle it correctly. And then there's a box. I don't know how to point to it here. There's the box. It's got the lights for the ceiling, because this room has no lights, or no ceiling lights, nothing. And so Steve is going to put in 4 lights, so it's kind of like a square. So, but they're not like fun lights, they're just ceiling lights. And so I don't need to show you, they're just normal. But that's a really big thing that I was wanting to have, is lights in here, because it's great in the day, but at night it's just, there's nothing you can do. So those came in, which was awesome. And then I kind of went on a little bit of a shopping trip for necessities and things like that. Not a ton of stuff really, but I got some plain white crib sheets. I got the crib mattress liner, so it can be waterproof. I got like washcloths and socks and random things like that. So, and most of it was just white, basic versions. They're not going to be necessarily the only versions we have, but I wanted to have backups for a lot of those things like sheets and washcloths. You want to have, backup ones. And so I'll probably get some fun ones, and I have some things on my registry that I would like for some of those categories, but I wanted to make sure we had the basic, ones that we could use regularly. So I got that. And I think that's about it. But yeah, that was a lot of baby stuff for 1 week, and it's all really exciting. So that is my update for week 25. I will see you guys again for week 26 for our last second trimester update next week. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.